Oh, these things hurt. Oh, all right, what's up, everybody? So today is more of an accessory lifting on my pushes. I'm going to do hit shoulders and triceps essentially. Yesterday in my power block that I'm in was heavy bench. So bench press, straight barbell, have my 5th set routine that I'm doing. And then an MSM, which is a mechanically similar movement. So for right now, during this block of time, I'm doing a floor press with dumbbells. So a simulated floor press, I do it on the bench, but I have where it limits. My elbows can only come down to where my back is supported. There's a whole reasoning behind this. The MSMs, the 5th set, it all goes hand in hand. And then the accessory work really is for both strength and then hypertrophy. A bigger muscle is a stronger muscle, right? So we are trying to get big and jacked while we're setting PRs for our upcoming powerlifting meet. So today, that's what you're gonna see. Because of that, it's a fairly short workout today. I'm gonna blast my shoulders and triceps pretty hard, pretty quickly. I'll talk you guys through it if you have any questions. Once I get warm, I really always like to start with and have my really main movement is side lateral raises with different things. Dumbbells I like to use. I know a lot of people think dumbbells are outdated. They do have their shortcomings. It's based on resistance profiles. There's things that have better resistance profile, but let's be real here, guys. Arnold used them, Franco, Dorian Yates, Ronnie Coleman, Jay Cutler, like the list goes on and on. Everybody has cut their teeth on dumbbells. Dumbbell side laterals, you can't beat them. What's funny is I feel like you can get a little bit more intense with this than you can on a cable or maybe one of those machines. Now, I love those machines. In fact, I am in the process of designing one that can be utilized on a squat rack. I know there's a few out there, but I'm designing my own. I love those machines. What's funny, I don't think you can get as intense. There's just something about the movement. Dumbbells offer this, I don't know, it's a momentum, I guess. There's something about it that you can get more hardcore. I feel it deeper in the muscle sometimes. It's just an opinion. I'm absolutely guaranteeing I'm wrong, but that's how I feel. So I continue to do them in my routine on a regular basis. All right, so I'm gonna hit roughly 2 working sets is what you're gonna see here. I just did 1 working set. Now I'm gonna go a drop set. So I'm gonna grab weight that frankly is a little bit too heavy for me to get a great contraction with it. Probably get, handful of reps, 5 or 6. They won't be the cleanest. You guys will see. Just get them in. I'll drop 10 pounds and I'll be able to get a little bit cleaner reps, but I will be fatigued. I'll drop again 10 pounds. The reps will definitely get a lot cleaner. This is really where I find from those heavy sets, and now you're going cleaner, better form, but you're exhausted. I can feel it deep inside that muscle. So it's just a technique I've loved to do over the years. I really find it caps them off and gets these things pumped up. So for the rest of the workout. Oh, these things hurt. Oh man. Now I'm doing a couple sets of overhead press, machine press. I'm using the iron motion arms, the iron strength arms, whatever. I like these. It keeps me a little bit more focused on just the press. overhead press is one of those that gets real spicy on my shoulder if I'm using like dumbbells or something. I'll do it every once in a while, throw it in there, but it has the potential to be pretty nasty later, like days later. So this I found it does not have that. Any kind of machine where it's more of a fixed motion. I don't have much movement. I think it's those little stabilizers that just get destroyed. I know that the rotator cuff is pretty damaged by this one. This is where a lot of people feel it. It's that supraspinatus and the rest of the rotator cuff. So give machines a try if you have the opportunity. If you have a home gym like me, in a couple months, check out the Iron Strength jammer arms. Hopefully, I will have them released. All right, we're gonna go. All right, we're gonna go another set of this. Last one more set. Forgot to film the other one, but I did a set before this to failure. If you're not familiar of why one of these machines that are becoming so popular, or even a cable side lateral can be beneficial, is really that you do get a really uniform squeeze over the entire range of motion, which you don't get with a dumbbell, right? If you think about holding a couple dumbbells or just one dumbbell, when it's down at your side, the weight is pulling. It's not, there's no weight on the side, on the lateral head, right? On the deltoid. As you start going out to the side, there really is no effort or not much to be able to bring it from the side, your side, out to roughly 45 degrees. There's not a lot of muscle tension there. As soon as you get past that, suddenly the weight of the dumbbell, because of gravity, is pulling straight down. It starts getting heavy. And so as you get up to the point where the movement essentially ends, is where the dumbbell is its heaviest, because it's the furthest point from your pivot, from your shoulder, right? So then as you drop down, again, it starts to decrease the weight. Whereas if you have a fixed machine that has the same tension through the whole thing, that means that the lengthened portion of the muscle, while it's at its longest, the head of the deltoid, as soon as you start the movement, it's the same exact weight as when you get up to here. Some of them will actually decrease, so it goes the opposite way, but most of them will just be a constant tension. When you do it on a machine like this, which starts at essentially the same profile. Now this, it's impossible to make something like this have the exact same profile through the whole range of motion, but it barely gets heavier. It's essentially the same. So no matter where you start from, you're getting the same exact tension. I'll show you how you can also accomplish this on a cable as well. Or if you're contemplating if you can get this kind of efficiency or this kind of movement out of your workout, maybe you don't have a machine, your gym or your home gym doesn't have that type of thing. Really, if you use any kind of cable machine, and what you're gonna do, just a cable machine that can adjust up and down, what you're gonna do is go just under where your hand goes onto your side, right? So if you go across your body with the handle right here, and you have it just a little bit lower, drop a little bit lower than that. I know it's out of frame right now, but just below where your hand would hang, what happens is as you grab it and pull across, that weight is actually going to start immediately. Now it's going to taper off at the top. So it's a little bit, it's almost backwards from dumbbells, But that's okay because it's very slight, and it's actually where your muscle is the weakest portion of the movement, is that contracted portion. So give this one a try. Use some cables. You'll have to just do one arm at a time unless you have a cable crossover. And then what I love to do is put some cuffs on your wrist so it takes your grip out of it and allows you to lock in, go from crossways. So you have a cable each direction, and you can lift up like this, have them going across. It kills on that lengthened motion of the deltoid. Give it a try. I think your shoulders will blow up. You'll really feel a burn. It's a great complement to what you might do with dumbbells as well. I like utilizing both, but let me hear your thoughts on that. All right, now I'm doing some tricep pushdowns with a rope on the cable machine. So these, I'm kind of going a little lighter, not pushing super heavyweight by any means. I'm gonna kind of get a decent pump, so movement will stay pretty consistent, nice and smooth. A squeeze at the bottom of every rep. And then just go for failure. It'll probably be in the 15-ish reps, but it's full failure on this set, on these two working sets, really, but especially this last one. One of the things you'll notice probably doing tricep pushdowns with the cable especially, but I feel like always, get the range of motion like pretty full. I think your arms, both biceps and triceps, really thrive off of a full range of motion. Every muscle does, but it is funny how some actually need it more for growth and others don't. Personally, my body, I have found full range on arms is pretty essential. Biceps, you'll see my range of motion might be a little shorter. I don't necessarily come all the way up, but that's more because I'm trying to keep the tension in the bicep. Tricep, I'm trying to get all the way down, of course, into the squeeze, but all the way up too. Don't stop here at parallel. When you get your tricep push down and then you come, don't just stop there. Come all the way up. Allow the weight to pull you into that and then all the way back down. It's going to help you deepen the fibers. Really get into every fiber you possibly can. Having that full range. Just something I've noticed, secret for myself. Don't bounce so much. That's what helps my elbows, which if anybody has problem elbows, it is me. But you deal with it and you learn how to train around. This is one of those things. Full range of motion, not super heavy. I find it works best for me. You guys, do you enjoy training more in the heat or the cold? Like if you have to choose. I hate training in the heat. It's close to 100 degrees today. Right now it's like mid 90s. Cool down a little bit, but that's brutal. I'm not ready for this summer. So what do you guys enjoy? I know it's hard to train when it's freezing cold outside. That's true. But man, I feel like I can bundle up, get my joints warm, and kill a workout. When it's hot, I want to go in the AC and just die. But guess what? We're here doing it, right? Right? If you feel me, give me a thumbs up if you feel that sentiment. We're out here doing it. This is a brotherhood. Iron strength brotherhood right here. We get after it. We get it done. Rain, snow, cold, heat. blizzard, freaking hurricane. I was out here I won't even get into that. Maybe a podcast. Look for the story about the weather that I train in.